The majority of pain in life actually stems from your own low level of awareness. Whether in love, marriage, family, or work, all the pain you experience fundamentally arises from how your cognition influences your emotions. For instance, why do some people feel devastated and think their lives are ruined after a breakup, while others accumulate experience, self-awareness, and grow from the same situation? Ultimately, it's because individuals have different thoughts and understandings about an event, leading to varied emotional and physiological reactions. In the realm of cognitive behavioral therapy, there's a famous theory known as the ABC of emotions. A stands for the event, B for our interpretation of the event, and C for the resulting emotions and behaviors. Many people, disliking the outcome, C, such as experiencing negative emotions, tend to blame the event, A, and thus create conflicts with those associated with the event. However, the real cause of C is not A but rather B. For example, in relationships, the pain from someone not responding to messages or speaking in a slightly colder tone is not caused by the lack of a response itself, but by the negative interpretations and scenarios created in one's mind. The real source of distress is not the event but one's cognition and perception of the event. Therefore, when facing intense pain in a situation or with a person, rather than trying to change external circumstances, it's more effective to change your internal perspective. You'll discover that as you transform your inner state, the external environment will also change. This is known as the state of mind influencing the environment. It's not the occurrence of an event that influences your emotions. Rather, it's your cognition of the event. The true source of your suffering is not the event itself, but your perception and interpretation of it. So, how can you adjust your cognition? Firstly, you need to learn to be aware of your current emotions and honestly confront yourself. Understand that often extreme emotions and cognitions arise because your inner traumas are being triggered. For instance, in relationships, if you believe that not receiving a message means your partner doesn't love you anymore or is chatting with someone else, it's likely linked to your inner insecurities and a desire for compensatory love due to childhood experiences. When negative thoughts and ideas flood your mind, take a moment to pause and reflect on your inner feelings. Ask yourself what childhood wounds or traumas are being awakened and acknowledge that you are observing the vulnerable, younger version of yourself. Heal that part of yourself. Secondly, allow everything to happen and adapt accordingly. When you resist events or insist that they unfold according to your expectations, attachment and suffering arise. Breaking free from attachment involves allowing events to unfold naturally, accepting that life is unpredictable, and recognizing that the world won't always align with your expectations. The key is not to resist the world but to embrace and accept it. True strength lies not in resistance but in allowance and acceptance, accepting life's uncertainties, acknowledging that your parents may not love you as much as you desire, and understanding that your children may not always obey you. When you can peacefully accept everything without judgment, your pain and suffering disappear. Therefore, developing the ability to self-regulate is crucial. Learn to extract lessons and experiences from events rather than drowning in emotions, as the true trap is not the pain itself but your perception of the situation.